Attention all wrestling fans, get ready for the ultimate fan experience at the WCBS WrestleMania Fan Meetup in Los Angeles, California from March 30th through April 2nd. This event will bring together the biggest event in wrestling and your favorite podcast, as well as diehard fans from all over the world. This is the perfect opportunity for fans to connect and celebrate their love of the sport as well as their love of us. So mark your calendars, grab your tickets, and get ready to suck it and join us live. Don't miss out on the ultimate fan experience of the WCBS WrestleMania Fan Meetup weekend in LA. And if you're not a wrestling fan, there will be other YouTube creator events, including a trip to the brand new Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios. So listen to World Class Bullshitters Live for more updates, and for more information, email worldclassbs@mail.com. Thebestmail.com, jabroni.
The following is a World Class Bullshitters exclusive.
If a commercial is a reflection of a company, Hasbro must really hate its customers. When you think of the old stereotype of a geek, you probably think of this guy.
Worst episode ever.
Times have changed. This is what your average nerd looks like these days. Yes, you're looking at pictures of everyone, because geek culture has become mainstream culture. The movies, TV shows, and video games are a standard part of entertainment. Everyone collects something these days. Magnets, Funko Pops, comic books, and more. But my favorite is the action figure, and the biggest producer of action figures on the planet must really not like us. What's at the top of the list for a lot of collectors is a custom toy of themselves. I've seen them everywhere. And Hasbro has too. It's a popular desire to see yourself alongside Spider-Man and Han Solo, and, well, Hasbro's found a way to do it in the Hasbro way. Cheap. I'll save any criticisms of the product for later in this video, but have you seen this commercial?
This is Russ.
Hi.
Why?
Russ wants to be like Iron Man.
No shit.
Okay. Everything is secure. We've got this. This is the one. I am Iron.
Why couldn't he have exploded? Better. Most products are sold by attractive people looking like they enjoy the product, or Pete Davidson. It's one of the two. But this HasLab commercial takes the cake. Why did they choose this guy to represent us, the collector? Is this what Hasbro thinks we're all like? I know the money all spends the same, but maybe take into account all of your customers aren't weirdos. Maybe we are, but we're not that kind of weird. I'm not some goober running around in my front yard with a propane tank strapped to my ass. Maybe a Ghostbusters proton pack, but that's the story for another day. Would you buy what this guy's selling? He looks like the type of guy who wants to trade Yu-Gi-Oh cards for my PS2. I'm not into that. I studied advertising. You're not supposed to make the consumer feel stupid by wanting to buy your product. That part comes after the crushing disappointment of having it in their hands. The selfie series is a great idea, but the execution is bad. The figures are $60 and they don't look accurate at all. This is what I got when I used their app. And this is what I actually look like. Who is this? Not me. The Andre the Giant action figures look more like me than the selfie series. I don't like this figure. What I do like is the advertising on the site, though. These actors look like normal people. Men, women, and all minorities. I know, I'm one too. But the marketing is obvious. They're better than Russ in this commercial, though. At the end of the day, I just want a commercial that reflects the actual collecting community, and not some lame stereotype that sends the hobby back a couple of decades. The ubiquity of collecting has reached maximum saturation. Russ is a stereotype. Let's keep that in the past. Advertising is all about selling a lifestyle. That's how you get a consumer to buy the product, but what lifestyle is Hasbro trying to sell me? That we're all some weird, socially awkward loser in our front yard that plays with action figures? No. Did tobacco commercials used to sell you people hacking up a lung? No. They showed you attractive people. They showed you happy people. They showed you party people. A beer commercial. Have you ever watched a beer commercial where a bunch of fat, slovenly hillbillies are sitting around puking up their guts, crying about their problems? No, because no one would buy Natty Light that way. Hasbro, you guys have made a cardinal mistake. You put some weirdo in your commercial because you're worried about diversity and representation, and you turn off a guy like me. I was going to try to do some kind of comparison to this guy in the video, but look, you and I aren't white, and that's about the only crossover we have, but that's not the guy I want to buy a product from. I like Iron Man quite a bit. If he was the spokesperson for Iron Man toys, I wouldn't buy anymore. If this dude is the spokesperson for anything of Hasbro, I wouldn't buy that anymore. There used to be celebrity endorsements, athlete endorsements, all that stuff. People would buy McDonald's because the Olympians tell you. Believe me, people would buy that shit. Oh, I'm going to watch this guy break a record and eat a Big Mac. If I eat a Big Mac, I can do the same thing. That's how advertising works. I don't want to be some fucking weirdo who almost blows my hands off because I like Iron Man. I'm going to stop because I sound like I'm spinning my wheels, but seriously, this is year one in advertising. This is what they teach you in college. And I'm surprised. Well, no, surprised is not the word. I'm disappointed in Hasbro. I've been a consumer of their products for years. I won't call myself a happy customer because I'm not happy, but I'll call myself a consumer of their products for years. And look, the quality's gone downhill. Your paint apps are dog shit. Because you put the figures in boxes without a plastic window, I can't see them anymore. I got mispainted parts. Figures are missing hands. Like, your company is in the toilet. And I don't care. I really don't care to buy your products anymore. If this is what you're going to treat us like as customers, and this is how you see us, and you want to promote your brand that way, well, then I'm out. I can go to literally any other toy company, like Mattel. I can go to McFarlane Toys. I can go anywhere else. Oh, Jeff, you won't get your Star Wars and your Marvel figures. Oh, well, you can go to other companies and get Star Wars and Marvel figures, and they'll be better too. But that's the story for another day. So, folks, I don't really have 3 questions for today. I just want to know, what do you think of this statement? Advertising is used to create a lifestyle around a brand, and that's what gets people to buy. Here's the question. Does this guy make you want to buy toys? It makes me not want to watch Iron Man anymore. Jarvis, focus. Jarvis, unfocus. What the fuck? It's only cool when Robert Downey Jr. says it, not this douche. I digress. So, folks, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go throw out all my Hasbro action figures. I'm a little embarrassed. Well, let's see. Wolverine, Cyclops, Dr. Ray Stantz. Okay, the Ghostbusters can stay, but X-Men, sorry, you gotta go. Folks, thank you for watching. Be on the lookout for more content, and come out and hang out with us March 31st, March 30th as well, and April 1st and 2nd for our WrestleMania meetup in Los Angeles, California. We'll be at WrestleMania. We'll be there both nights. We're going to have meetups. We're going to go out to some fun locations and a whole lot more. Probably going to do a Universal Day as well. So if you're a fan and you want to hang out with some of your favorite content creators, come out to sunny California. We'll be here waiting for you. Folks, thank you for watching. Be smart, be safe, be cool, but always be excellent to each other. Thanks for watching today's video. Yes, it's over, but don't cry, because there's more, a lot more from World Class Bullshitters. And there's only one way to get it. Hit that subscribe button below. When you do that, you'll get notifications and updates from World Class Bullshitters every time we go live. Basically, you won't miss anything. And if there's one thing I hate, it's FOMO. But the thing most people hate more than FOMO is fear of missing out on World Class Bullshitters, because there's just some things you can't undo. So, folks, do yourselves a favor and never miss anything from World Class Bullshitters. One last thing before you go, hit the thumbs up button. Not for our egos, no, they're big enough as this, but it does help us fight the algorithm here, and, well, it's man versus machine, and that's the real fight. But if that's not your battle, that's okay. There's one last way you can help WCBS, and that's going over to shopwcbs.com, picking up a t-shirt, a beer glass, a sweatshirt, a poster, all sorts of ways to back WCBS. The difference between us and other YouTube channels is I'm the artist that makes all this stuff, so if you enjoy art beyond t-shirts, you can even read our comic books. We got it all. We're called the epitome of pop culture for a reason, and no, again, it's not for our egos. So folks, make sure you're involved with every aspect of World Class Bullshitters, not just for us, but do it for yourself. We're making the change in entertainment everybody out there wants to see. And a special thank you goes out to all of our wonderful patrons who make this content possible. Go to patreon.com/worldclassbs to get involved and help out the channel.